Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy Fro. And I'm going to be talking about Raekwon's brand new LP, The Emperor's New Clothes. Now, this is going to be a quick run through. I'm still going to be marinating with the album in the next coming weeks, but this is an overall first thought. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now, right off the bat, I got to say, I didn't completely love this album, but I don't hate it either. I just think that the production could have been overall better, especially for someone like Raekwon, who I really admire, who I think is one of the best lyricists of all time, one of the greatest MCs. And I feel the production was pretty underwhelming with this album. Now, again, they're not the worst beats I've ever heard, and far from it. But I still feel at the same time, there could have been more oomph or just a bit more life to the beats. I felt like they were a bit meh. And in my opinion, if you guys rock with the beat selection on here, no problem at all. A lot of selections on here weren't my cup of tea. Starting with my favorite song on this LP, and that's the first single that Ray dropped, and that's Bear Hill, which I really like the beat a lot. I think it's very gritty. It accompanies Raekwon very well. I've always loved Ray's vocab and the words that he chooses. His flow has always been nasty, and I think he's pretty underrated in that sense with how he's able to bounce on a beat and how lyrical he can get. I think he is a very dope lyricist, and I love his cadence here on the end of the second verse of Bear Hill, where he's like, heard he's striking up oil with daughter coal miner out in Dubai fly. My nigga low line me up. The story of bless hit the stove partner. Everything that I own, I was its own. Lock it up. Yup. Them Killer Hill boys grown popping up from the staircase to blown up, grown guapping up, and the big park yelling songs. Lock it up. Shooting dice in the lobby queue. Crime stop it up. Catch me out with the dime. You know I'm known to lock it up. In the hallway all day. Tall chop with us. It's just really cool to hear Raekwon still snapping in 2025. The other songs that I enjoyed on this LP, Pomegranate featuring Inspector Deck and Carlton Fisk. And Deck is one of my absolute favorite MCs of all time, so it is a treat to hear a new verse from him. And I think he does a solid verse on here. Deck shows up every time. I like the guy that plans it, even though it's a short runtime, but it reminds me of another Raekwon track that I really enjoyed on Built for Cuban Links 2. Because it was only a minute or so. It was really short, but I would replay it quite a bit. And that song is Pyrex Vision. And the guy that plans it reminded me of that with the short runtime and how dope the track is. And like, yo, I got to replay that, Ray. But again, I wish it was a little longer, but I get why. My second favorite track on here is The Omerta featuring Nas, who I think has the strongest verse on the whole entire album. And Nas really delivers. Raekwon also brings a strong verse. Shout out to Knots, one of my very favorite producers of all time. Knots always shows up and delivers a very strong beat about 99.9% of the time. So he's one of the very strong giants. And really cool to hear Raekwon over Knots. I'm not sure if this is their first collaboration, but if it is, dope. But I was a bit disappointed with the Ghostface songs because I love Ghostface wholeheartedly. I just felt like the beats and the production that were given for the Ray and Ghost trade-off songs on here were very underwhelming, in my opinion. I felt they needed stronger production. My main example being the song 600 School, which is produced by not one of my favorite producers, Swizz Beatz. And if you're a Swizz Beatz fan, no problem at all. And he does have a couple bangers here and there through his career, but just about like 80% of his discography, I'm not the biggest fan of. So when I seen his name attached to the tracklist reveal, I wasn't too excited and I was pretty hesitant. And it was pretty disappointing to hear Raekwon and Ghostface and Method Man over a very underwhelming Swizz Beatz beat. And one of my least favorite songs on the album, personally. I know I've seen a couple forums where people are praising this beat as the best beat of 2025. I respectfully disagree, but that's just my personal nerdy 2 cents. If you guys love this song and this album more than I did, no problem at all. I'm just literally just train of thought with this video. But overall, out of 17 songs on the track list, we have about 4 skits, which brings it down to 13 solid tracks. And out of those 13, I really enjoyed Bear Hill, Pomegranate, The Guy That Plans It, The Omerta, and I like Mac and Lobster. I personally didn't love the Griselda song. It's not bad or terrible at all. It just wasn't hidden for me personally. I do like Benny and Conway as lyricists. I think they can spit for sure, but maybe the beat wasn't connecting with me. I know I'm sounding a bit snobbish and shit, but wasn't for me personally. I gotta say, out of 17 tracks, I'm gonna give The Emperor's New Clothes about a 6 out of 10. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro. What did you think about this new LP? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you love it more than I did? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, between time, I'm on to the next review. Hit my description box for my Patreon and all that jazz. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.